Hello friends. In this video we will be discussing about the concept of do while loop in C programming language. How we can able to write or use do while loop in C program, that we try to understand with some of the examples. So first of all, we know that in each looping statement we need to incorporate three things: initialization, condition, and exit statement. We already have discussed about these three statements in the previous videos. So initialization means the starting of the loop from where you need to start. Condition specifies your destination, and exit statement specifies the way how you can reach from your starting to your destination. Okay, now we try to look at the syntax of the do while loop. Now in do while loop we can see that the first of all initialization comes. Okay, so you can see here initialization is there. After initialization there is a keyword which we are using is do keyword. Okay, do means you are supposed to work upon it, so do keyword is there. No condition is mentioned over here, no condition is mentioned over here. So after initialization we have used do keyword, and in the body part we have seen that this is the body. Okay, this is the body of the loop. So in this body specified means all the statement which are required to be repeated for more than one time, that is to be written over here. After that, within the body itself we will be specifying the exit statement. Okay, and once your loop is completed, you have written your curly braces, at that time you need to specify the condition. Okay, so you can see here the condition with the while keyword is specified at the end of the loop. So this is your do while loop. So we have written do first, then the body part. In body part we have written the exit statement, and once your body part completes, you have completed the curly braces, at that time you need to write the condition along with the while keyword. And this is very special case that this is only the statement, or we can say this is only the looping or branching statement in which we are terminating or we are putting semicolon at the end. If you look at the example of if, else if later, nested if else, for loop, while loop, in all this case no semicolon at the end. But here in the case of while loop, once you complete your condition, the semicolon is to be written explicitly. So this is your syntax, very simple. Do keyword, then the body, complete the braces, while keyword, and the condition. Again you can check out only three things are important: initialization is there, exit statement is there, and the condition is there. Only the difference with the previous loops is the position of all these three things have changed. Initialization is there at its own location, exit statement is there within the body, but the condition which is there in the beginning, here in this case it is at the end. Now we take out the example that we need to print the value of 1 to 5. So initialization we are starting from 1, then do. This is the statement which we are supposed to repeat for 5 times, so that printf statement is returned. Then this is your exit statement I plus plus, because you are starting from 1 and you need to reach to 5, so that 1 to 5 you need to increment the value of I. And at the last you have written while keyword, and it is the condition you have specified that I less than equals to 5. And very important is the semicolon. We cannot skip this. Semicolon is very much important here. It specifies the completion of the loop. So this is very simple statement. Now we try to execute this code, but before that we try to take another example. So in that example we'll get to know about it. Okay, so execution we try to understand with this example itself. So you can see here initially the value of I is 1. Okay, then do, so no condition, so directly we are jumping inside. It will be the printing the value of I on the screen. So suppose this is my screen, 1 will be printed, then I will be incremented, so now I will be 2. Now condition will be checked when you are leaving after. So this is the first part, body. This is the second part. Again, if the condition is true, you will come over here. If this statement gets executed, after that the while condition will be checked. If condition is true, you will be moving again into the loop, and this process is repeated until your condition becomes false. So here, now I is 2. Now 2 less than equals to 5, condition is true. So since condition is true, we will be moving into the loop again. Now it will be printing the value of I. So I is now 2. Now I is incremented. So the value of I is 2. Now I will be 3. 3 less than equals to 5, condition true. So we move again within the body of the loop. So in body we have printed the value of I. I is incremented. So now I becomes 4. 4 less than equals to 5, condition true. So we are moving inside. It will print the value of I. So 4 will be printed on the screen. I will be incremented. So now I will be 5. Now 5 less than equals to 5, condition true. Again we are moving in to the loop. 5 is printed. Now I becomes 6. Now you check out 6 less than equals to 5. So this condition is false. So since this condition is false, we will be directly moving out of the loop. We will not again move inside the loop. We will be completing the loop, terminating the loop, and we are moving to the next statement in the program. So this is how you can able to see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is been printed on the screen. Okay. Now this particular loop, do while loop, is also known as exit control loop. We have seen in the previous video that for loop is known as entry controlled, because before entering into the body or the loop body, your condition will be checked. But here the term used is exit controlled. Okay, so exit control means what? The condition will be checked once you are coming out of the loop. So what will happen? We have seen in the just during the execution of do while loop that the value is there. Then we are moving in. This part gets executed, and once this part gets executed, when we are leaving the loop, the condition will be verified. So you can see whenever we are entering into the loop, there is no condition here. There is only a do keyword used. Means no condition. We can directly move into the loop. The body of the loop gets executed once. The body of the loop gets executed once, and after this execution for the first time, when loop completes, this condition will be checked. While condition will be checked, and now if this condition is true, then again it will move inside the loop, and if the condition is false, then it will move out of the loop. So this is exit controlled. So whenever you are moving out from the loop, condition is being checked, so that this is considered to be exit controlled. And since this is exit controlled loop, there is one important thing we need to note down, that due to this exit controlled nature, if the initial condition is wrong, initial condition means this is your initialization, the initial condition is wrong, even though your body gets executed once. So we check the example that I equals to 10. What is your condition? Your condition is I less than equals to 5. Now if the value of I is 10, you write like 10 less than equals to 5. So this condition is false. So initially this condition is false. So body should not be executed. But this will not happen over here. Why so? Because I equals to 10. So you come to the loop. It is only do written over here. So it will directly jump into the loop. This will be printed. So on the screen you can see 10. Then I will be incremented. So now I becomes 11. And then when you are coming out, when your loop gets completed, when you are coming out of the loop, this condition is checked that 11 less than equals to 5. And since this condition is false, it will not again move to the loop. It will directly jump out of the loop. Okay, it will jump out of the loop. But see, so the condition is wrong initially. If you check out this condition, this is already wrong, even though this body gets executed once. So this is a special characteristics of exit controlled loop. Now, if we compare this particular characteristics with for loop or while loop, suppose we take the example of while loop. Okay, so in while loop, what I will be writing? I will be writing I equals to 10. Then I will be writing the condition over here, I less than equals to 5. And then in that we have written printf percentage d and I. Then I plus plus is written and the bracket is completed. Now, if you compare this, the initial condition gets wrong. So I equals to 10. Now, since this is entry controlled, while is entry controlled, okay, entry controlled. So condition is checked before entering into the loop. So I is 10, 10 less than equals to 5. Now this condition is wrong. Okay, 10 less than 5 is wrong. So this condition is wrong means that it will directly jump to the next line. So this body will not be executed any number of time. Not even single time this is going to be executed if the initial condition is wrong. Whereas in the case of do while loop we have seen if the initial condition is wrong then this body gets executed once, at least once. So here in do while loop we have surety that the body gets executed at least once. But in while loop or for loop we cannot say like this because while loop and for loop are entry controlled, condition is checked before entering into the loop, and do while loop is the exit controlled means once your body gets executed and then condition will be checked for that particular case. So I hope you understood the concept of do while loop, entry controlled and exit controlled with an example. Thank you for watching the video.